when he's ready to eat, watch, he's gonna go on that chair right there on the seat. There he is. He's ready to eat. Ready? Wanna eat? Let's go. Let's go. Wanna eat? Let's go. Come on. Wanna eat? Sit. Sit. Leave it. Great. What is going on, you guys? I hope you're all having an embraceful day. Today I want to get a splitter made for the lip. That way we can start working on the canards. So on this video, what I want to get done is I want to get the splitter done using this cardboard, and I want to get those canards put where they're supposed to go. So we're going to get started with getting the template made for the splitter. I already have a general idea on how I want to do it. I'm going to follow the same body shape as right here. Right here's this indentation right here, so I'm just gonna bring that out a little bit more. Same thing right here, so I'm probably just trace this exact same lip out onto the cardboard, bring it out a couple inches, that way it widens out and it's not the same as this little lip that's right here. So this is the basic shape and outline. This line that you see right there is the line of the lip, the actual lip. So I want it to stick out. I don't even know how far off that is from there to here, but it will be adjusted. I might want it a little bit farther out. This is kind of just to get an idea of where the canard is going to be, see if it's going to be somewhere right here where it needs to be straight or something like that. So the splitter template is going to have to come out a lot more. As you guys can tell with the canards, it's sticking out a lot farther back, even though I still haven't shaved it. Once I shave it down, it's going to push this a little bit more that way, but the splitter will need to come out. As you guys can tell, there's a semi gap in there, so all I need to do is trim right here down. That's going to be closing up this gap. That's going to close that gap. It's going to make it close up more towards the bumper. So that's what I need to do right now, but I need to back up. Well, I need to put fiberglass on the back side of this. I'll show you right now, but I just want to show you how far these canards are going to stick out. So since I have to shave it this side down right here, this side right here, in order to match this side, as you guys can tell, it kind of picks up right here. So I gotta reinforce it back here with fiberglass. So as I sand this down, the new fiberglass starts showing up back here. That way I don't eat through the fiberglass, because you guys can tell, I mean, it's pretty thin. If it focuses, it's pretty thin. I'll probably go through it like pretty easy. So I gotta fill this in with fiberglass, and then we'll start sanding this down, making it fit the bumper covers. So I got the canard pieces put to where they need to go. I got them trimmed off. As you guys can tell, the fitment is a lot better all the way down the line. Right here where I made the template, it's gonna have to extend a little bit farther out from there, so we might have to redo that. Same thing on this one. Fitment is on point all around right there. The only thing is I might have to trim off, once we bolt it on, I might have to trim off all this excess depending on if the tire is gonna rub or not. What else? That's it. I mean, that's pretty much it. I got the canards mounted to where they need to be. The only thing that I do want to do with them, I do want to reinforce them. So all on the back, I'm gonna put new fiberglass all the way around. I'm gonna sand it down, put some new fiberglass down there. That way it's a lot stronger. And then once it's all strong, give it a quick sand down, get it smooth, and then we'll start doing the carbon fiber overlay onto those. Probably in another video, probably once the weather starts turning a lot nicer, not all this cold weather, because I don't want the carbon fiber to mess up or anything like that. So these canards are basically almost done. I'm just gonna sand them down like I said and reinforce them. So I want to share a helpful tip with you guys if you guys are ever working with fiberglass, if you guys are working with it for the first time. There's a lot of misconceptions. What are you eating, Kodak? Hey, what are you eating? Hope it's not fiberglass. It is freaking fiberglass. Don't be eating that. No. Don't be eating that. Okay? Don't. So you'll see a lot of people, say for example, right here, all this is textured, all this is fiberglass. Say if this was, when you're laying the fiberglass, this is how it's going to look. Say for example, this is the first layer that they ever put on it. It's gonna look, of course it's gonna look like that, but once you sand it like this, sand it, if you apply at least 1 to 2, recommended 2, I always recommend 2 layers of fiberglass to the bottom, and then you start sanding it. The top layer, the very first top layer, what that's going to be used for is to sand down. As you guys can tell what it looks like right here, that's what it's going to do with the first layer. If you keep on sanding down to the second layer, you're going to get a very smooth surface, and that leaves the third layer, meaning this layer is at the bottom. So that way you don't use that much Bondo or fiberglass filler on these parts, because I see a lot of people wanting to cover the whole entire thing with Bondo, which you shouldn't put a full skin of Bondo onto a piece of fiberglass. You should be putting multiple layers of fiberglass, then sanding the fiberglass down and smoothing out the fiberglass. Bondo or fiberglass filler, I think, shouldn't be used that often. Just a quick tip for you guys, if you guys are working with fiberglass for the very first time, don't try and use Bondo to smooth out this whole entire surface. Sand it down, put at least 2 layers of more fiberglass, then you'll be able to sand it down and get a smooth like surface. I'll show you guys once I put the 2 layers on here, and I'll show you guys what that would look like instead of putting Bondo right here, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people, just in order to fill in all these imperfections, all the way around, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will want to half-ass it and just cover this whole entire thing, smooth it out, and you'll be done. But the right way and the correct way to do it is, like I said, put fiberglass all the way over it and smooth it down until that fiberglass is super smooth. So I want to share a little experience with you guys that I'm having with these canards. I did buy these replica. These are from JP Fiberglass. If you follow them on Instagram, or if you look it up on Instagram, you'll find them. A lot of their products, this is what I run into a lot. They have a lot of air pockets. It didn't used to be like that, but I punctured all this out because there was an air pocket. Because if I leave an air pocket, once I paint and stuff like that, I have more of a potential to break it, and it would end up looking like this. So as you guys can see on this side too, I had to break it up all right there. So I'm kind of going all the way around, looking if there's any like small little pinholes. If there's small little cracks, there's probably an air pocket underneath it. So I'm breaking up as much as I can, that way I can fill it in with fiberglass, so I can prevent any breaking in the near future if anything breaks or anything like that, or if anything like chips or just naturally. Because you guys can tell right here too, if it focuses on right there, you can see it right there. There's like a lot of it. So I don't recommend their products if you're going for like a front bumper, rear bumper, fender flares or anything like that. The only reason I went with these Canards was because it's something small that I can work with. This is the only part that I've ever bought from JP Fiberglass. Actually, I've also bought these bumper covers right here from JP Fiberglass, and it had like the same issues as well when I was making it fit onto the car. There's a lot of air pockets and stuff like that. So I've only bought in these and those front bumper covers from JP Fiberglass, and trust me, I'm not going to be going back to JP Fiberglass anymore because it just seems to have a lot of air pockets that you have to puncture, and you know, maybe you miss it, maybe you miss one, say for example later on down in the future once you paint it and stuff like that, and you end up seeing a crack, and then out of a crack it starts like bulge of fiberglass just chips off. So you never know, if you miss something, it might affect you later on once your car is painted. Like I said, this is gonna be the only time I buy from JP Fiberglass. I mean, I don't need to buy any more panels, I don't think, or stuff for the car. I think everything that's gonna be on the car has been purchased and is here. It just needs to be all put onto the car. So yeah, I just want to show you guys that, just in case if you guys are looking for a place to buy aftermarket replica parts. JP Fiberglass is not the part to go. But like I said, the good thing is that I don't need to buy any more panels. Everything that I need is here. I already started sanding this back piece of the Canard, and I kind of want to show you guys what I mean before I start doing it all, because the next clip that you guys will see, these will be completely done, because I don't want to go through the whole bodywork stage and show you guys each step. But as you guys can tell right here, it's super smooth now that I added these other 2 layers. Once I sanded those 2 layers down, it should look like that, and it won't need as much Bondo as a full coverage like that. Yes, you can put a full once you sand it, put a full coat of Bondo and then sand that Bondo down, and then you'll just have all these little pinholes and stuff like that that will be filled in. But if you leave it like this, how it is, like this, like wavy, and then put Bondo and then shave it down, you'll have a lot of Bondo left over, rather than putting Bondo on something like this that's already smoothened out. That's kind of like what I did with my Rocket Bunny V3 rear Canards. I did the same thing. I sanded it down, and then I put the Bondo over it. I put a full layer of Bondo over it, sanded it back down to the fiberglass, and it filled in the pinholes and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I mean by you gotta do it like this. Put 2 layers, sand it all the way down to it's smooth, and you won't have to use that much Bondo or fiberglass filler, whatever you guys are using. So the next clip that you guys will see, these that look super ugly are going to be completely done. So just fast forward to that. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get these Canards done by today. It is Sunday today, and I'm still in the process of sanding these. I still need to Bondo these, and these are not going to be done. Normally, as many of you guys know, I would usually take as long as I need to in order to get this done, then put out the video. But I kind of want to change it up a little bit and kind of just put up what I have. Even though I did not finish this, I'll show you guys the completed process in the next video. So I kind of want to try that out. Let me know what you guys think. Should I just finish it off, show you guys, upload on this video, or should I just upload this, continue it, and just show the end product in the next video? Because this is going to take a while to do, kind of like all the other fiberglass work that I was doing with the fender flares, the rear and the front. I mean, we also got the splitter made to the size that I'm going to need it. Right here on the side is going to be out a little bit more, so don't think it's going to be straight like that. It's only because that was how long the cardboard was, and if I had a little bit more, I would have made out the cutout edge for right there. But I kind of got the basic template of how far I need it, leaving a little bit from where the Canard's going to be. The Canard's going to be like all the way like up to here, so there'll still be a little bit of space in front of the Canard. Overall, the Canards are coming out pretty well. I still need a little bit more sanding here. As you guys can tell, there's still a lot of low spots there, and then the front, I mean it's gonna need a lot of work. So that's where I think I'm gonna end today's video. I'll probably work on this throughout the week, and then the next video on the next weekend, the next video that I put out, you guys will see that these will be done. So there's still a lot of work that needs to get done on these Canards and on the splitter, especially since I need to get the splitter sent out to go get made. Since when I go do the exhaust, I'm gonna go to a couple shops up there and see how much they would charge me, an inquiry, and how much it's going to be, how much it's going to take in order for them to get that done. I do want it in carbon fiber, so we'll see how much that is. But nonetheless, that's where I'm going to end today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your guys' support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, and embrace yourself.